Shamrock Energy. Coming at you live and beaten up. We beaten up. Listen, this was a red letter day all the way around. Okay. First of all, shitty week at work. Horrible week at work. It was a nightmare. It was literally a nightmare, y'all. It was so bad. Unacceptable week at work. And I'm thinking, get a nice little outlet in. No. No. Such is life as an Irish football fan. Such is life as an Irish football fan. Sorry if the camera's a little off kilter. Sorry if you hear my industrial fan in my bedroom. That's just how it's gonna work. Because I've had a bad week. And I'm in a bad mood. Really, I am. Not as bad as you would expect, but I'm in a bad mood. Keys. It's so funny. I literally fucking make a DoorDash order off my phone. I'm reaching for my phone. Off my phone, and it's literally the DoorDash guy goes, This is how today went. This is literally a microcosm of how today went. He goes, hey man, just want to let you know, it says it's delivered, but it's not. Elaborate. He goes, well, the guy that I delivered it to has already eaten the order. And I go, okay. I was like, how, really? And he goes, I know, man. I know. My DoorDash guy, my DoorDasher, he apparently knows my pain, but no one feels my pain. No one feels my pain. Besides you guys. Besides the 10 people that are listening to me right now. Shamrock Energy Unfiltered. That's how today's been going. We're getting text messages right now. That's great. That's great. Get the fuck out of here. Here's the deal. Today was a bad day. It was a red letter day for Notre Dame football. It was a really, really tough one to watch. And I watched all of it, as I'm sure you did too. That was a tough watch. Can we all agree on just one thing, real quick, before we get into the hot takes? That was a tough fucking watch. That was hard to witness. Because it's felt like we've been there before, especially under Marcus Freeman. Marshall, Stanford, Clemson last year, Louisville last year. Man, when you see a Notre Dame team under Marcus Freeman that is not wanting to play, you could see it from the quarter one all the way to quarter four. That's the reality of it. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's such a fucking miserable watch, guys. You all know it. None of that game was enjoyable besides the Jeremiah Love hurdle. That was sick. That was really, really cool. I like that a lot. That was cool for him. It was cool for him, but it's also miserable for him because it didn't count for shit. One of the coolest plays in Notre Dame history happened during a loss to Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois. That's how miserable our existence is. Is that right there? That is a microcosm of our fanhood. Is Jeremiah Love hurdles over a linebacker or whatever the fuck he was, I don't know. He hurdles over him, runs it in for a touchdown, looks like the beast that he is, and they lose. That's life. That is life. Life is this. Life is you moving across country for an opportunity, a job, that you think is going to pay off, but it don't. It's a pain in the ass. Turns out you're taking over a 3-9 program. They say it's an 8-4 program, but it's a 3-9 program. That's my job. And you got a fucking person upstairs that stomps around like a crackhead because she is. Ladies and gentlemen, she is. I have knocked on that door before. Stop. You gotta stop. She's doing it right now. Y'all don't hear it. She's doing it right now. And I'm like, hey, listen, come on. It's 3 a.m. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to get some rest over here. And she's like, I'll try and walk softer. Well, you're doing a great job of it, sister. You're doing a great job of it. Life is that. Life is that. It is just a bunch of shit piled up on your plate. And you're supposed to get a fork and a knife and fucking carve away and eat it. And you're supposed to fucking look happy while eating it. Put a bib in, bro. Put a bib in. Eat that shit. That was this game. This game was life. It was a pile of shit. And we're supposed to just sit there and say, yeah, feed me more of it, daddy. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, let me tell you something that's not going to happen. Marcus Freeman's not going to get fired, you idiots. Riley Leonard probably not getting benched either because they paid a $1.2 million for him. Yay! And I thought my purchases were bad. Just stop with those stupid, idiotic takes. That's not what's happening here. Marcus Freeman's not getting fired. Riley Leonard ain't getting benched. And CJ Carr ain't walking out on that field next week anytime soon. That's the reality of it. I hate it as much as you do, but that's the reality of it. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. This whole thing sucked. This whole thing sucked. Sorry. Hair's a little out of control. And fucking Colorado just scored. Fuck me. All right. So those are the things that aren't happening. So what can happen to fix this? Well, for starters, Riley Leonard couldn't have played worse, right? He couldn't have played worse. That was I don't think that the team that we watched today could have played worse. It was absolutely pitiful from the kickoff. Well, that was kind of sick. I mean, you score a touchdown, you pin them back at the 5, and then what happens? They score a touchdown. And then the game just got weird from there. And you're sitting there and you're the paranoia thoughts are there, right? They're like, remember Marshall, remember Toledo, remember Ball State, remember Vanderbilt. Yeah, I remember all those. And it was a stark reminder today about what happens when you don't pull your head out of your ass and play week by week. When you make the season Texas A&M, that's all you're going to get. And now here's the deal. That's not at all what this Notre Dame team is. We know that their legacy is not going to be set in stone with Texas A&M. We also know that Lou Holtz, the same criticisms that you can make about Marcus Freeman, you can make about Lou Holtz. Except Lou Holtz has a fucking trophy outside of the stadium, right? And that's a pretty big distinguishment. Now, here's the thing. Lou Holtz lost some really bad football games. 1993, Boston College. We all know it. Our dads told us about it. I wasn't alive then, but we all know it happened. Air Force, Northwestern. Shitty games that you shouldn't lose, but you did anyways. They're not on your level. They're not at all on your frequency, and they beat you anyways. They out-coach you. They out-tackle you. They out-throw you. They outrun you. They outplay you. That's what happened today. And it was hard to watch because you can't have that. You can't have that. For once in our fanhood, Notre Dame fans that were born 1995 and after, for once in our fanhood, we were in the driver's seat. No more. That's out the fucking window. That is so out the window, it's not even funny. That's out the window, baby. That's as out the window as a fucking orphan. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'm going to say it anyways. It is so out the window, you couldn't even see it when you throw it. Baby. It's out. It's done. So let's come to terms with that right now. God damn it. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means you have to win every game moving forward. This schedule is ass-tastic. Georgia Tech just lost to Syracuse. Florida State is terrible. USC is maybe a good team. We'll see. I mean, who knows anymore? You must win every game from now until then. And that seems like a pretty unrealistic ask, but it's not. The reality is that this is a long season. By the way, I follow the NFL. I can never be obsessed about the NFL the way that I am college football. I just can't. But because, I mean, Jesus Christ, look at how miserable I am already being obsessed with one thing. But I mean, we don't make enough at how long a college football season is, especially now with the playoffs. It's not just in length, it is within the misery that is packed within it. It is horrible. You have to fucking live with the fact that you just lost to Northern Illinois. And you gotta get through it anyways. And Texas A&M, they beat McNeese. And they gotta look at Notre Dame and they gotta say, we lost to that? Yeah, you did. Because you never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get, man. You truly do not know. I know that this is a bunch of fucking emotional babble. Guys, I want you to feel these emotions with me. Comment, like, and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button for the love of fuck. It was a shitty week at work. Go Nebraska, go. Put money on Nebraska. A lot of money on Nebraska to cover. -7. It's looking good. Anyways, it's just like you also will take the emotions of this game. We'll take them, and we're gonna talk about them. I want you to comment below. I want you to subscribe and like and comment. Tell me how you're feeling. Let's hear it. I want to hear all of it, baby. Bring it on. But I want you to keep in mind, that we don't talk enough about how long a college football season is. And it's not in the actual length, it's in the fucking storylines that we have to deal with. We have to deal with these storylines that are pervasive in nature. We're going to have to live with that. Us as fans, Marcus Freeman as a coach, Riley Leonard as a player, we're going to have to live with that. But you win against Purdue, and you start to forget. And you win against Miami of Ohio, fucking Christ, another Mike Mack team. And you go, okay. All right, but I mean, Jesus Christ, can we win against Chuck Martin? We'll see. And you go, okay. And then you play Louisville. And you go, all right. And you win that. You beat Georgia Tech. You beat Florida State. You beat all those teams. And you get up against USC at the end of the year when it matters most. And you're able to win out too. You're able to win that one. And then we're having a different conversation, aren't we? It can change. It evolves. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm not saying we're going to win out. But I am also saying, guys, I know I was just freaking out there, but let's just chill. Let's just relax for a second. Let's enjoy this season for what it is. Let's go week by week on this one. And I don't know what happened today. There's no explaining it. There really isn't. You could go into the X's and O's all you want. That's not going to happen. I can't do it. I mean, like, literally, I cannot do it. One of the worst losses that I've ever seen. I can't break down a loss against Stanford in 2022. I can't break down a loss against Marshall. That's not what it is. That's not what this is right now. This is a fucking spiritual thing. You got to look at yourself. So, are you going to look at yourself or not? We're going to find out. Now, is Marcus Freeman man enough to make the changes that are necessary to win this shit? To win out? To go all the way to USC, undefeated from now? Is he? Well, we're going to find out. We are going to find the fuck out. We're all going to find out what we're made of throughout this season. Me included. Hey, listen. This is going to be a shitty week. People are going to give you shit. I got shit. I was wearing my fucking dead grandpa's sweater vest. What do you think I got? It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. But you know what you're going to do? You take it on the chin. Because that's what these young men are going to do. And that's what these coaches are going to do. And they're going to look at themselves in the mirror and say, am I really made for this? Well, we're about to find the fuck out. We are about to find out. We just lost to Northern Illinois. I can't even say it. Northern Illinois. Let that sink in. What are you going to do about it?